What's up, everybody? My name is Vince. Welcome to the channel. And in today's video, you're gonna get a special treat. You're gonna get an inside look at some new tools and offerings from Milwaukee Tool. And how are you gonna get that inside look? Well, we traveled all the way to Milwaukee, Wisconsin for their NPS event for 2019. So you didn't have to.
Is anyone here familiar with our M18 Fuel Surge?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So I got some yeses out there. So we brought our Surge hydraulic drive technology to the masses back in 2016, and right as we launched that thing, we started to get the feedback from you guys and a lot of other great people online. We started to say, hey, hey, I love how quiet this thing is. I love the smooth, consistent torque. But come on, man, the exact same kind of stuff that we see those benefits on, it'd be perfect on M12. And so we knew we had to do it, right? 2019 is the year that we bring it out to the market. A standard impact mechanism, it's classic hammer and anvil design. It's gonna get the job done. It's nice metal on metal, but really what that gets you is two things. One, some peaks and valleys in torque between your driving application. And then the second is it's pretty loud, right? It's a loud application when you're driving those deck screws or what have you. So, when we went back to the drawing board, 18-volt surge, what we had here was a pulsing mechanism, so hydraulic fluid that was expanding and compressing within this mechanism to create that torque. And what that does is it gives you that nice smooth ride, nice consistent torque when you're driving those fasteners, and it's twice as quiet. And that's extremely beneficial. Matter of fact, when we talk about how quiet it is, OSHA requires hearing protection on the job site with anything above 85 decibels. And all the impacts on the field, you're gonna see that consistently over that 85 decibel mark. So when you think about the users that, one, love M12, or two, love the Surge, what? They're working in consistently cramped spaces, occupied zones where other people are working, or maybe they're working overhead a lot. So the perfect opportunity to bring it out to M12. When we talk about this, if there's one thing I want you guys to really take away from this tool is that we did not compromise one single bit. So when you take a look at it and compare it to our standard 1/4 inch M12 Fuel impact, you can see the exact same 5.2 inches in length. It's the exact same weight. We did not compromise on size. When we talk about the power of this tool, this little guy is going to do 450 inch-pounds of torque. For those of you keeping track at home, that's the exact same peak torque of our M18 Fuel Surge. At every 10 decibels that a tool goes up in noise, it's twice as loud to the human ear. So we're going to run a competitive subcompact model tool, and then we're going to run the M12 Fuel Surge. So I threw a couple of household items on there for you guys to compare, but what you can see is that's well above that 85 dBA. And if you imagine those compact and cramped spaces, enclosed spaces, think of someone that's doing cabinets and they're sticking their head in the cabinet all day. It's not going to be the right benefit, right? So we'll compare that to the M12 Fuel Surge product. So when you measure these different tools and you can see these things, you can see that you're going to get a lot of benefit in the loudness of this tool. But we're not just talking about wood when we're talking M12 Fuel Surge, we're talking metal too. So a lot of the great features and benefits that we see on 18, we had to deliver in 12. So one thing that a lot of our people have come to say and really understand and appreciate is our self-tapping screw mode. So being able to have a different setting on the back of this tool to set this in and be able to drive these fasteners with ease. Smooth, consistent torque, and you're not spitting fasteners all over the ground. You're gonna save time, you're gonna save money, gonna be more efficient each and every day. With all that put together, we're really extremely excited. That is gonna launch in the August timeframe. Kit $199, bare tool $149, and be out for a lookout on that one soon. So, we hit the field again last year to look for all the different features and benefits and any kind of user frustrations we could find on our drilling and driving system. And we started to kind of come up with a common theme. Was a lot of our different groups were saying, hey, I'm losing time and I'm losing money. And the same issue kept coming up, and that's access. So we knew we needed to design something a lot different than anything we had before on M12 to deliver something with unrivaled access and unrivaled control. And today I'm very excited to launch the M12 Fuel Installation Drill Driver. So guys, before we get into some demos, we need to have a quick conversation about this thing, because when I bring this out into the sales field, or if I bring this out to different customers, they say two things. The first is, What the heck is that? Because it doesn't really look like a traditional drill or impact, right? The second question right after that is, what is an installation drill driver? And so I'm going to talk about a little bit of this because this thing was designed with a lot of purpose behind it. So the first thing you'll notice is this nice front handle right here. What we really did was we packed the electronics over in this front handle, and it gives it a nice balanced feel, so when you're working laterally like this or you're working overhead, you've got a lot of great control over this tool. Additionally, it gave us the ability to slim down the profile of the head, and we gave these nice grooves here, similar to like if you think like a screw gun. So these inline grips, so you can get in nice and tight with this tool, so when you're working in those awkward confined spaces, you're doing it with ease. Additionally, on that front handle, we put this nice magnetic bit holder in here. So for the first time, you can hold all the different tip types that you're looking for in a single day to say, hey, I'm not digging through my pockets saying, oh shoot, where's my T25? I got it right on deck and I'm ready to rock, right? So finally, when we talk about this tool, it's extremely light. This is under 2 pounds in weight. So if you imagine having it on your belt all day, you're gonna be getting to and from, just like everyone has come to know and love on an M12 Fuel system. At the end of the day, it's still M12 Fuel. And what that means is our customers have come to appreciate the power behind something like that, so they can know it's a professional grade tool, it's gonna get the job done. This is gonna deliver up to 300 inch-pounds of torque, so it's gonna have that back end. When they're coming up with all these great new solutions a user can use this on, they're gonna be very happy with the delivery that we have there. So, we're talking about all of that. Why is it an installation drill driver? So, when we got out to the field, we started hearing a lot of common themes from our users. You know, I'll take you to the mechanical side. If an HVAC user would say, hey, I've got one team that's doing all the plumbing, and then I got my installation guys. And what they're doing is they're working around spaces that are already existing. They're working around different electronics and wiring. It's cramped and it's awkward, and we need something different. We talked to our service electricians, and those guys were saying, hey, I'm installing fixtures all the time, but I'm worried about damaging surfaces with my spinning chuck, or I'm side loading a bit working on those fixtures, and I'm worried about that chamfering and then knocking into something I wasn't supposed to damage. We talk about our carpenters, we talk about our remodelers or our cabinet makers. They say, hey, the first time that I don't have to take a cabinet back to the shop because I can get into the access points that I couldn't before, so I'm not re-drilling new holes, it's gonna pay for itself that first darn time. So that's where we came up with this installation drill driver, and what we're gonna bring to all the users out there is we're gonna ship this with 4 different dedicated heads. So it's gonna come with a chuck head, a 1/4 inch hex, an offset adapter, and that right angle attachment. If you imagine, and we'll talk about a cabinet person again, if you're going to be installing these cabinets, the good solution for your customer is going to be, hey, I'm going to bury these fasteners deep away so no one can see them. When they're interacting with this tool, they don't want to be dealing with those fasteners. I'm going to hide them. If you're on the remodeling side too, and you're saying, hey, I need to get this darn linen closet away from this vanity and move, you're not going to want to do it bit by bit, right? You're going to want to get down there as efficiently and clean as possible. So having something like this nice offset adapter, for the first time you can get deep into these cabinets, into those awkward different positions, and work on those cabinet screws and bees, and be able to drive those home as well. When you think about not only that side of things, but a service electrician, a service tech that says, hey, maybe I'm working in a hospital and I need to change out some fixtures, but I don't want to be dealing with the hassle of all the different things that are sitting around in this room. Being able to use something like this, and for the first time, being able to go in confidently and say, hey, I'm not going to mar these surfaces when I work on these fasteners, and I don't have to remove anything else in this room. I'm going to limit the amount of mess that I'm creating, and I'm going to be on to the next one faster. So this is a lot of the finish work that this tool can handle on. Let's talk about the remodeling side. Let's talk about a couple different new solutions. So, you know, if you guys are familiar with something like a nice simple can light, you know, our customers might say, hey, you know, I've got an impact, I'm good, right? Well, there's limitations to every tool in the market. So even having something like this, when you need to adjust the inside of this can to get whatever fixture you have in there, that might not be the right solution, right? Well, now for the first time, being able to take that same nice lightweight tool that's on your belt and move in with a right angle attachment, and when you get that on the tool, being able to get up into that can for the first time and adjust that can with ease. Like I said at the start, guys, this is still an M12 Fuel product. And what that means to us is we're going to have a lot of power. And what I'm telling you guys today is that, hey, leave the whole hog in the truck. Leave the big drill in the truck. You've got something with ultimate versatility now. And what I'm talking about is, hey, you know, say you're rewiring something like a kitchen. And you're saying, hey, I got a new appliance. I need to get into the wall. I need to get some Romex through a hole there. I need a nice 7/8 hole. Hey, being able to do something as simple as pairing your right angle and your drill attachment And for the first time, you're gonna have something on this nice M12 system that's gonna run that 7/8 hole, and you can do something as demanding as, hey, let's run it through a stud right here. Like I said, hey, leave that whole hog in the truck for that one hole. You know, a less big hole in your drywall, less cleanup after, you're on to the next job, more time, more money. So, at the end of the day, we've got 2 great new products on M12 Fuel. Like I said, this one's gonna be shipping in August, the M12 Fuel Surge. This will be right after there in September with the M12 Fuel Installation Drill Driver. We'll talk retails real quick. $229 on the kit. That's the kit and all the heads, 2 2.0 batteries. There's gonna be a bare tool option with the contractor bag as well, so you can contain all those, because we're gonna ship the bare tool with all the heads as well, $179.
So that 7/8 hole, how many can this drill on a 2 amp or 4 amp hour battery?
So on a 2, we're consistently seeing over 50 holes.
50 holes. Thank you. Wow, that was amazing. And if you like new and amazing tool offerings, then smash the like button. Also, let us know, what do you think about what's going on here at MPS 19 down in the comment section below? Were all of your dreams and visions met? Or did they forget something? Let us know down in the comment section below. With that, I want to say I appreciate each and every single one of you being here. Thanks a lot, everybody. We'll see you all on the next one. I gotta get back to my workout. Yeah! Woo! Video's over, but I know you want more. So this is how you're going to get it. First thing you need to do is pretend you're this guy. And you're here at the birthplace of freedom. Now ring that bell like it's 1776 and let all notifications through. What? You're not subscribed yet? Well, smash this button here. After that, watch this video here, here, and maybe over here. See you later.